When a volunteer applies for an opportunity with your organization, their profile becomes linked to you and you're able to see their details. You can see everyone who's applied for a volunteer opportunity with you under the Manage Volunteers opportunity and Search Volunteers. Here you'll be able to see all the volunteers linked to your organization, and by clicking through, you can see which opportunities your volunteers have applied for by clicking Sessions. You're also able to find out a little bit more about them, such as a contact telephone number or email address, in case you need to reach out before you accept them onto a new opportunity. Perhaps you have a volunteer who's emailed or called your office directly and wants to get involved in volunteering but isn't ready to commit to an opportunity just yet. No problem. Simply invite them to sign up to Volunteer Passport using their existing email address. Go to Manage Volunteers, Invite Volunteers, and type in their email address. Alternatively, if you have a list of existing volunteers, you can invite them to Volunteer Passport simply by uploading an Excel spreadsheet. Ensure it's in CSV format, and Volunteer Passport will email them all to invite them to create a profile. Sometimes people who already have a Volunteer Passport profile may drop you an email or ask you in person to join an opportunity. No problem. Just go to the opportunity they're interested in, select the session they want to volunteer for, and click the green plus button. Here you can type in their name and add them. Your volunteer will receive an email notification telling them that they've been added to a new opportunity, and when they log into their Volunteer Passport profile next, they'll be able to see more information. Sometimes it's handy to group some of your volunteers together so you can email them about specific things, or manage them better if they're in the same geographical location, for example. To do this, go to Manage Volunteers and Groups. If this is your first time setting up a group, you'll need to add a group. Give your group a name. In this example, I'm going to go with North Northants and group everyone together for the North Newhants area. Click Add. You'll then be able to see a special link that's generated. You can send this to prospective volunteers to register. To assign people to the group, go to Manage Volunteers and Search Volunteers. You're able to search for volunteers via their name or email, or if you have just a few, it might be easier just to select the ones that are required. In the blue new bar that's appeared, go to Change Group and add these individuals to the group you've just made. If we go back to our group now, we can see that there are 2 members. To email group members, you can filter by group. Go to Group Member and add this as a filter. As we can see here, we have North Northants already selected. If you have multiple groups, you can select this using the drop-down menu. Go to Search, and everyone from that group will appear. By clicking the top tick box here, everyone that's in this group will be highlighted. It's then possible to send emails to everyone collectively. Volunteers are able to log their volunteer hours for verification once they've completed an opportunity. These can count towards achieving the National Volunteering Certificate, a nationally recognized qualification in volunteering. Be sure to encourage your volunteers to log their hours whenever completing an opportunity. In this example here, your volunteer will see the following page. Once they've completed their opportunity, they can log their hours. They'll be prompted to leave you feedback first about the opportunity. Once that's done, your volunteer will be able to log all of their completed hours. Once your volunteer has logged all of their hours in their personal Volunteer Passport profile, you'll be able to verify those with those of the hours that were recorded on the day. Go to Manage Volunteers and search volunteers. Here you'll be able to see volunteer hours that have been logged by the volunteer and provider hours that you have verified. We can see here that this person, Volunteer Passport, has not yet had their hours verified. To do this, open their profile and go to Hours. You'll see that they have logged 5 hours. If we confirm this, we can log all hours and leave feedback. Please do leave feedback. It's very encouraging for volunteers to keep returning. Now log all hours, and your hours are complete. Volunteer Passport offers you the option to see detailed information about your volunteers. Simply click on their profile, and you're able to see information such as contact details, the opportunities and sessions they've applied for, and the hours of volunteering they've done and had verified. This is a great place to also see their feedback and to action anything that needs changing. You're also able to leave private notes. For example, cannot volunteer on a Monday. By adding this note, you're able to see that your volunteer has information accessible to only you. If references have been provided, you can see them here. Likewise, if your volunteers upload documents, you can locate them here and download them yourself. Finally, if your volunteers have been linked to a group, in our example here, North Hants, you can see what groups they're part of. Be sure to check your dashboard regularly to see any new activity or actions that need to be taken for your volunteers. Remember, we're always here to help, so drop us an email at volunteer.passport@nhs.net if you have any questions.